Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to today's insightful session. I am Wakas Iqbal, instructor at the Center of Excellence for Training and Development Lahore, and a proud participant of Batch 4 Tevta AI Teachers Training Bootcamp in collaboration with Rehan AI Teachers Training Institute. Today's topic is the future of augmented reality, a technology that is not only reshaping the global world but also opening new doors for Pakistan, especially in education, training, industries, skill development, and digital innovation. Before we begin, let's remind ourselves of a beautiful message from the Quran that inspires continuous learning and advancement. Allah says in Surah Al Alaq, read in the name of your Lord who created. This ayah encourages us to explore new knowledge, adopt new tools, and move forward with wisdom. With that spirit, let's begin our conversation. Today, our guest is Michael, who will help us explore how augmented reality is transforming learning, training, creativity, and the future of work. Assalamu alaikum, Michael. How are you? Welcome to my show.
Walaikum assalam Wax, I'm great, thank you. Excited to be here and chat about how augmented reality is changing everything from classrooms to careers.
Okay, thank you. My first question to you is how would you explain augmented reality in a simple way for Pakistani students and instructors?
Augmented reality is like putting helpful digital things, 3D models, text, videos, on top of the real world through your phone or smart glasses, so students can see and interact with lessons right in front of them. For teachers, it means making abstract ideas concrete, like exploring a virtual human heart in the classroom or visualizing a machine's parts on the workshop floor.
Oh, wonderful. Why is augmented reality becoming important for future learning and skill development?
Because it turns passive learning into doing. It boosts engagement, helps students understand complex concepts faster through hands-on practice, and builds real-world skills safely and affordably. For Pakistan, R can reduce resource gaps, virtual labs, simulated equipment, personalized learning, and prepare learners for R-enabled industries and jobs.
Right. How can augmented reality support training programs at the institutions like the Center of Excellence for Training and Development Lahore?
By creating immersive simulations and overlaying step-by-step guidance on real equipment, R can let trainees practice complex tasks, machine setup, electrical wiring, welding with virtual prompts, error highlighting, and instant feedback without risking damage. It also supports remote mentorship. Instructors see trainee view and annotate standardized assessments with recorded performance, and scalable, low-cost virtual labs so every batch gets hands-on practice regardless of physical resources.
Absolutely. What changes can augmented reality bring to Tevta related technical and vocational education?
R can revolutionize TEVT by turning textbooks into interactive workshops. Learners can overlay 3D models of engines, circuits, or plumbing onto real workbenches, practice procedures step by step, and get instant visual feedback. It lowers costs by using virtual equipment, standardized training quality across campuses, enables remote upskilling with live instructor annotations, and makes certification more competency-based by recording actual task performance.
Right. How can augmented reality help Pakistani youth learn faster and with more engagement?
R makes learning interactive and memorable by letting students touch, rotate, and explore concepts in 3D, so abstract ideas stick faster. It also adds game-like challenges and instant feedback that keep youth motivated and curious.
Right. What are some Islamic values that align with using augmented reality responsibly?
Using R responsibly matches Islamic values like seeking beneficial knowledge on stewardship of resources and mana by avoiding waste and using tech for good. Honesty's sake and not misleading with fake info and moderation wasadiya. Balancing screen time with worship, family, and rest.
Right. How can augmented reality improve practical skill training without needing expensive physical equipment?
By simulating equipment and tools in 3D so learners practice procedures, troubleshoot faults, and get real-time guidance without buying machines. Arcing record performance for assessment and replay. Let many students share one virtual setup and overlay step-by-step prompts on low-cost mockups to make practice realistic and safe.
Right. Is augmented reality realistic and affordable for Pakistan's educational system in the next 5 to 10 years?
Yes, with smartphones already widespread and low-cost AR apps and headsets becoming cheaper, Pakistan can realistically adopt AR in 5-10 years by starting small mobile AR lessons, teacher training and scaling as budgets and infrastructure grow, strategic partnerships, open-source content, and phased pilots and TEVT eco-centers will keep costs down while proving impact.
Right. How can instructors like me integrate augmented reality into daily lessons effectively?
Start small, pick one lesson each week and add a simple mobile AR activity, a 3D model, overlay, or quiz. Train students quickly, tie the AR tasks to your learning objective, debrief after with questions, and collect feedback to tweak. I can suggest specific apps in a 4-week starter plan if you want.
Right. Can augmented reality improve safety training for fields like mechanical, electrical, and industrial skills?
Absolutely. AR can simulate dangerous scenarios, highlight hazards with visual overlays, guide correct safety steps in real time, and let trainees rehearse emergency responses without risk. Would you like a short demo plan for mechanical, electrical, or industrial safety?
Right. How can augmented reality support distance learning across rural areas of Pakistan?
By using lightweight mobile AR lessons that run on basic smartphones, shared via offline packages or low bandwidth streaming, so students in rural areas get interactive visuals without needing high-end gear. Pair that with teacher-created localized content, periodic in-person facilitation at local centers, and simple AR-enabled printed markers, paper, or cardboard to anchor experiences when connectivity is off. I can sketch a 3-step rollout plan if you want.
Right. Are Pakistani companies and industries ready to use augmented reality in their workforce training?
Many are curious and some early adopters. Telecoms, manufacturing, healthcare are ready, but most need awareness, low-cost pilots, and clear ROI to commit. If industries see pilot successes from TEVT Eco and affordable partner solutions, adoption will accelerate fast.
Right. How can augmented reality reshape classroom experiences for courses like computer science and project management?
Think of AR as a live visual layer. In computer science, it can let students visualize data structures, algorithms running inside a program, or debug by seeing variable states and network flows overlaid on code. For project management, AR can display interactive Gantt charts in the room, simulate team workflows, show resource allocation on physical models, and let teams rehearse stakeholder meetings with scenario-based overlays. Quick, hands-on practice that links theory to real-world decision-making.
Right. How can augmented reality help build creativity and problem solving skills in Pakistani students?
By letting students prototype ideas instantly, build virtual models, test designs, and iterate without material costs, which makes risk-taking and experimentation normal. It also creates layered challenges and puzzles in real spaces that push creative problem-solving and teamwork, and I love how it turns every corridor or courtyard into a tiny innovation lab.
Right. What are the risks of misusing augmented reality and how can we avoid them ethically?
Good question. Misuse can include spreading misinformation with realistic but fake overlays, privacy breaches from cameras and tracking, excessive screen time harming attention and worship, and over-reliance on simulations that skips real-world judgment. We avoid these by using verified, teacher-reviewed content, enforcing privacy-safe apps and clear data policies, setting time limits and reflective debriefs after our sessions, combining AR with real hands-on practice, and teaching students ethical tech habits grounded in honesty and responsibility.
Right. How is augmented reality different from virtual reality and when should we use each?
AR layers digital content onto the real world so you stay grounded in your classroom. VR fully immerses you in a virtual space. Use AR to enhance hands-on vocational training and classroom demos without isolating students. And use VR when you need fully simulated environments for high-risk practice or deep immersion.
Right. In your point of view, augmented reality is for practical tasks and virtual for theoretical tasks. Am I right?
Exactly, that's a great rule of thumb. AR for practical, real world overlays and hands on practice. VR when you want full immersion for complex scenarios or theory heavy simulations. Want me to sketch a quick lesson pair using our VR for one of your courses?
Okay, thank you. What is the future of augmented reality in Pakistan's digital economy and smart nation vision?
Love this. AR will be a core ingredient in Pakistan's digital economy and smart nation vision, boosting skills, productivity, and local tech jobs. It can shorten skilling time, lower training costs for industry, enable new AR content startups, attract foreign investment in edtech and manufacturing, and help cities use real-time overlays for maintenance, public services, and citizen training, all while creating pathways for youth to build exports apps, 3D assets, localized curricula, and for institutions like KEVTA to become regional training hubs.
Okay. What message would you like to give Pakistani teachers, students, and professionals about embracing augmented reality for growth?
Start curious, not scared. Try one small AR activity this month and see how it changes a lesson. Keep it ethical, tied to real skills. Share what works with colleagues, and remember, tech is a tool that should make learning kinder, bolder, and more useful. So experiment, iterate, and make it your own.
Okay. Thank you so much, Michael, for sharing such practical, clear, and forward thinking insights about augmented reality. Today's discussion reminds us that augmented reality is not just a technology, it is a doorway to new opportunities, whether we are instructors, students, or professionals. The future belongs to those who are ready to learn, adopt, and lead with wisdom. As Pakistan continues to move forward and digital transformation, tools like augmented reality can help us train better, teach better, and prepare our youth for a global future. May Allah make our efforts meaningful and beneficial for our community. Thank you for joining. Allah Hafiz.
Walaikum assalam wax, Ameen, may Allah bless your work and your students. It was a pleasure, brother. Allah Hafiz, keep me posted on your R